one that gets you to the winner's circle or, unfortunately, takes you to the loser's bracket here. So, like I said, this is going to be an intense game. And when we say the game and the balance can hang on every single pitch, we're not kidding here. These two guys are going to be real stingy on the mound as Fynn Chester is finishing up his warm-up pitches. Nick Saginowicz is going to fire down to second base, and we're going to get this thing underway.
You know, what's interesting about this matchup here, James, is I think going back to 2013, the number 2 or number 3 seed has won Region 18 all but 2 years.
And the only 2 years were when we won it as the host.
Yes, that's correct. And so this is a big-time matchup. This usually produces that Region 18 champion.
Absolutely right. And like I said, despite the great year that CSI had, both Southern Nevada and Salt Lake always a threat. And here we go. Fynn Chester getting set to deliver the first pitch here to Jordo as Macias steps in to the batter's box, and we will be underway momentarily. Ooh, that one comes high and tight to Jordo. He's got a 306 average coming in, and young Jordan Macias here did have some injury issues here that he's over. 12 RBIs, 1 home run, 34 runs scored on 44 hits. Jordan, a good contact hitter here. Look for him to try to put something in play against Chester and get this started as the wind is picking up here a little bit. So if you can hear that in the audio here in the mic, it's whipping in, and we may get some precipitation within the next 24 hours or so.
And already listen to those dugouts.
Yes.
They're fired up.
Well, the Coyote dugout, they were yelling after that first ball. I mean, this is exciting stuff here. And you played 54 games to get right here in this position to set yourself up for a run in the second season here. And the postseason is so it's just an amazing experience here for junior college baseball. And these sophomores here, they really – what a class. I mean, these guys as freshmen last year took that run all the way to Grand Junction, winning 8 straight elimination games to qualify for that. And this is a special group here, and they really want to, they want to end their Coyote careers with a bang here. They don't want this to be the last weekend that they don those CSN jerseys.
We were talking to some of the coaches last night. I mean, this is no disrespect to the CSN team, but last year's team didn't have, on paper, the most talent that we've ever had here at CSN, but they had something that you can't put on paper. That's heart, and that's willingness not to lose. And they just had that where they wouldn't lose. They refused to take a loss, and that got them all the way through 2 loser brackets and into the World Series.
Well, truly one of the most improbable runs you've ever seen is Jordan Macias fouls out to first base there for the first out of the top of the first. When you win that many straight games, it's mind-blowing, and going through it, we were riding the roller coaster of emotion as well. But when you sit back and look at it, absolutely, Drew, you hit the nail on the head. It wasn't the most talented team, but that team showed so much heart and so much fight, and they just would not quit battling. They played for one another, and like Garetano always says, when you play for the name on the front of the jersey and not on the back, that's when you got something special going. But this team here, Drew, has an opportunity. Everything that they've wanted, every goal that they've set from fall ball to here is right in front of them if they're willing to hit the ground running and take it to the next level here. Fynn Chester coming set to deliver this pitch to Jay DeSoto.
3 pitches, 3 swings.
Wow. And this kid, Chester, to say he has an electric arm would be an understatement here. Again, unbeaten on the season, 8-0 for a reason. Salt Lake running their ace out there to match up with Joey O'Brien. And this man here, Justin Lutz, Drew, this is a guy that if he gets hot in this Region 18 tournament, he's a talented enough player, future Pepperdine Wave, to carry a team offensively.
He didn't have the year he had last year as a freshman, as far as productivity and numbers-wise, everything. But also, it's not just he was struggling. It was the teams knew how to pitch to him. They pitched around. They didn't give him a lot to hit, so they made it really tough for him to produce those numbers like he did last year. And that's just a testament to what kind of player he is. He gets respect from all the pitchers.
No doubt. And every time you play, they get a book on you, things like that. But this young man, reigning Scenic West Athletic Conference Player of the Year, and a man who had the second greatest freshman season in the history of Southern Nevada baseball behind a guy you may have heard of, Bryce Harper. So, is that something you might be interested in? And this young man from Liberty High School here, Justin Lutz, like I said, he will continue his playing career at Pepperdine University, but he's not done producing in a Coyote uniform. He's looking to get something going here. You don't want to go 3 up, 3 down in the first frame, but that's what happens as Lutz swings and misses. Fynn Chester with a pair of strikeouts in the top of the third. Coyote's down in order as we head to the bottom of 1. We're scoreless here in Game 3 of the Region 18 tournament.